All right, let's go. We're here with Freaky Cards, California Freaky Cards. And today we're gonna be breaking open PSA plaques. So in these PSA plaques, the grades are not exactly what we wanted. And on this plaque, it's a GMA plaque. And we're gonna try to change that out into a PSA plaque. So we're gonna pay the $25 and get that graded. But before we do all that, we need to crack the cases open. So I'm gonna show you what we have here. We have a first edition CHARIZARD, Glurak, German edition, and it only got a grade 3. But if you look at the corners and you look at the card, it looks a lot better than a 3. And the back also. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that out and probably sell that or trade that as a raw card rather than a graded 3. So we went ahead and did the Blastoise, the Turtok, the same time, and we also got a 3. So we think maybe PSA was being lazy and they wanted to just give us grades of 3 because they're German first editions. But we know these look a lot better than 3s. And so the same thing with that. We're gonna crack that open and trade that or sell that as a raw. And this is a base Charizard English, and it got a 2. And that seems way better than a 2. If it got a 1, I would have kept it. Because we can sell 1s. Some people collect 1s. As you know, PSA 1s are collectible for some reason. But 2s, 3s, 4s, pretty useless. So we're going to go ahead and lose the $25 we spent on getting that graded and crack that case open as well. And then there's the last one. It's a Luka for some of you basketball collectors. I also collect basketball and soccer. And this basketball is a Luka Optic rookie. And it's graded a 10, but from GMA. So we're going to go ahead and crack that open and send that into PSA to get that one graded. But the other 3 we're just gonna keep as raw. So which one should we do first? I guess since the first edition Charizard is worth about $1,000, we'll probably keep that at the end. So we'll get our practice in. Obviously, if I crack these open and I cracked the card by mistake, I probably lost like $500 just by one swing of the hammer. So we're gonna try to do our best by cracking these propylene. You can send these in to companies as well, and they'll do it for you. They'll charge you like 30, 40, 50 bucks to crack them for you. But I figured, like, why would you pay someone to break something, like, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just taking a chance. So I'm using a carpeted concrete. Figure the carpet's better, right? Because it's gonna not damage as much, but you need something hard. Otherwise, you're just gonna be banging this thing for like 5 hours. So do you see the card well? Because we're going to start banging now. I think we're going to go with the Charizard 2. I don't know why. I just feel like that one's not in great condition. So even if I kind of damage it, I'm not going to kick myself. All right, here we go. First hit. Second hit. All right, I'm just going to go for it. Because, you know, when you break stuff, it's better just to do things without thinking so much. Maybe it's because, okay, this is the hard part. So I did get it split open. So you can either continue to break it or you can try to split. What do you guys think? What would you do here? You guys would probably break it one more hit maybe. Maybe on the corners. So see, as you get closer to those corners, you're getting closer to the card. And you're also probably going to damage it. So now we're going to go for it. So I'm just gonna make the camera follow me, whatever happens. I don't really care about the filming at this point. I gotta get this thing out. Good. Okay, that's a good clean look at. As you can see, I've got a nice opening for it. So now I'm just gonna try to slot the card out without messing it up. I got a piece of it. I got most of it. I got the paper out. They did not put a plastic. Oh, that was bad, huh? Oh, but it didn't damage it. There was nothing done to it. But they didn't put it in a plastic, so that's what's weird. I thought like PSA would have put that in a sleeve, but they didn't even keep it in a sleeve. But I did pull it out clean, as you can see. No creasing, no other damage. And that is not a 2, guys. That was graded a 2. But as you can see, yeah, not even a crease in it. I don't see any damage. So you guys can tell me nothing, right? So that was a good, but I did mess that up as you guys saw at the end there. I pulled that out weird. So that was not a successful, that was just lucky I got there, because typically you could damage that bend, that little dunk that it did could have ruined the card, and that would have been it. We don't want to do that with the $1,000 Charizard, so we'll move on to this Luca, huh? I don't know, whatever. At this point it's all at risk, so we'll just go for it now and do our best. Oy. Pieces of plastic going everywhere. Those GMA cases are a lot easier to break. They're like, oh, look at that. See, I told you, look at that. That's a GMA case, guys. Well, if you guys want to know for the future, it's a GMA case. And again, is that raw? There is no plastic on that one. Let me see, we'll find out right now. That was a good flip, right, guys? You saw that. That was professional. And that one is raw as well. These guys are not putting sleeves, which I did not know, but maybe you guys knew. But that one's nice and clean too. So that one's easier. That was a really clean. And so this one right away, I'm gonna put that in a plastic. I guess I'm gonna plastic both of these. I know a lot of you guys are really serious about getting these plastic right away, because even fingertips can affect the value. So I got that one in a plastic. And this one was graded a 2, so I'm not sure my fingertips are gonna affect the value, but we'll go ahead and plastic that one up too. So you got both of those plastic. We'll put those on the pool table over here so the dog doesn't get to them. And that's happened before, where the dog got to one of my cards, and not a fun day. All right, we'll go with the Blastoise first edition. Again, graded a 3, which we didn't like. Wow, yeah, the PSA cases are a lot harder. They're just built a lot better. And they don't want you to break them, probably, is part of the reason. And again, like, there's nothing really wrong with doing this. It's just really risky. So you don't want to damage your cards more. Oh, that was a good one. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If you guys can see on the camera, look how clean that break is. I mean, that was good, huh? So yeah, we'll put that in the plastic right away. I'm getting better and better. Just like anything, you know, like the more you do the routine or the motion, you figure out like new little techniques, and then maybe you guys are seeing what I'm doing on the camera without even me knowing it. So you could probably use those same techniques for yourself when you guys go to open your $5,000, $10,000 cards, which I don't possess, but this is the best one that I got right now. We're going for the Charizard first edition, $1,000 card, and just the same. I'm not even gonna think about it. We're just gonna start pounding away like the last ones. Like I said, you don't want to think too much about this stuff, because that's when you get yourself in trouble. So just gonna go ahead and pound away. Split that open and hope we got a good split like that last one. Oh, it doesn't look like that's happening here. So I'm gonna work it a little bit more. Okay, I got a decent split here going here. See that? So just gonna work that. Okay, that's a good split. I'm not gonna press my luck anymore. I'm just gonna pull it now. Wow. Oh, that's not coming out. Does not want to come out. Oh, now it's coming out. But I don't want to let it shut on me. I got it. I got it clean. And maybe that's why it graded a little low, because you can see it's got a little, you know, these cards sometimes they come out of the packs and they're a little bit like, got that little curvature. There's no crease in it, but they got that little like curve to it. So maybe that's why. But yeah, that was a good pull. Doesn't have anything, no creases, no damage to that one. So, but I think that's why it has a little bit of that card wave to it. All right, so that's everything. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like our videos. Like us if you enjoyed the video, and we'll have more videos coming up every week.